First one would probably be when I made my debut. I played against Zahir Khan, who it was a few years ago, and he still had a bit of pace and he could make the ball talk. So he really put the pressure on me early on and didn't really give me any bad balls to hit. And then secondly, probably Andrew Kulluk, someone who's been doing it for 15 years in the county game. His bounce and pace was something that was hard to work with. So I'd say them two are probably the toughest two bowlers that I've had to face.
My toughest one is Marcus Trescothick, because on his day, no matter where you bowl it, you went to all parts all day long. So Marcus Trescothick.
Bowling wise, probably Shane Warne or Untitled Chapter, two great spinners. For different reasons. Shane Warne probably for his presence on the field and the pressure he managed to put you under. Murali because he was just so difficult to read the deliveries he was bowling and which way he'd spin them. Fast bowlers, probably people like Waqar Younis, people along that sort of pedigree. Yeah, they've all been very tough people to face.
My toughest opponents are probably the real nasty fast bowlers, such as Andre Nell, Steve Kirby, the guys who can really intimidate you mentally as well as being really top class bowlers.
Always the good batters on the county circuit. There are a lot of really good professionals, guys like Marcus Trescothick, Mark Ramprakash, and then you've got your really good county pros that bang out the runs every year, the likes of Martin van Jaarsveld, Rob Key. So they're the tougher ones, and then also the younger guys coming through that have got no sort of fear and come out and they don't know a lot about their games. They play a lot of shots. Sometimes they can be really hard to play against.
I'd have to probably say this year Syed Ajmal from Worcester, Pakistani bowler, spinner, bamboozled me all over. Ran past the deucer on TV, so it wasn't the greatest moment I've had this year, but tough guy to get away and pick in the air, so I have to say Syed Ajmal this year.
My toughest opponents so far in my career have probably been Marcus Trescothick, definitely. I mean, whenever I bowl to him, I don't really know where to bowl to him, to be honest. He's pretty ruthless with me. And who I faced, probably Danish Canary I faced in the nets a few times when I played with him at Essex, and always made me look quite silly. So those two guys would be the ones I had the most trouble with, I reckon.
Toughest opponents would be Steyn. I've faced him in a game in South Africa, and he bowled at the speed of light. The first ball he bowled at me went sailing over my head, over the keeper's head for a one bounce 4. And after that, I was peppered with some nasty short balls.
My toughest opponents, two fast bowlers, Brett Lee of Australia. Faced him in a 2020 game and it was a fearful experience. Trying to face him was one thing, but to try and score runs off him was a complete different experience. And Shoaib Akhtar again bowled incredibly fast. I faced him on my first class debut at 21, and I didn't expect anything quite like what I experienced. I thought I'd faced fast bowlers before, but nothing prepared me to how fast he bowled that day or in those 4 days. And for those two reasons, Brett Lee and Shoaib Akhtar.